Week 11 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few centers I look to sell and trade this week. The first guy, Jarrett Allen of the Cleveland Cavaliers. So Jarrett Allen, he's been on a tear, and I know he's got to step up more and score the basketball more. With Evan Mobley, he's been out, and Darius Garland now. And on the season here for Allen, 14.4 points a game, 9.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 67% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, he's definitely put up big numbers, 20 points a game, 13 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 1.2 steals, and 66% from the field. So we know Allen's always efficient, a lot of putbacks, a lot of layups for him as well, and rightfully so. But the last 3 games, he's really gone out there and put up huge numbers. I don't expect it to keep up here for Allen. Like I said, I know Mobley and Garland are out in an extended period, and he's going to get more touches and more opportunities to score the basketball. But like I said, he's playing out of this world as Allen, and I just don't think he's going to keep up these huge elite numbers going forward. December 27th at Dallas, 24 points, 23 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, 52% from the field. December 29th versus the Bucks, 30 points, 12 boards, 6 assists, 2 blocks, 88% from the field. Then January 1st at Toronto, 16 points, 11 boards, 4 assists, a steal, 45% from the field. So Allen's putting up huge numbers, no doubt about it. He's made more trips to the foul line the last couple games here since the injuries have really occurred, where he's actually, in the last 4 games here, hit 19 free throws is Jarrett Allen. So these are numbers that have been uncharted territory for him throughout his career, where he's more of a defensive-minded fantasy player, a guy who still could get 10 and 10 most nights here is Allen, but him to average 20 points over the last couple weeks, I don't see it holding up. We're going to see teams, I think, zero in on Allen more as an offensive player, obviously, until Garland and Mobley come back. So right now, while he's playing great basketball and he's at peak value, in my opinion, I think you could get a good deal here for Allen this week. The next center is Andre Drummond of the Chicago Bulls. So Drummond, he's had a little bit of a resurgence with this Bull team this season. I know Vukovic, he's been out for multiple games with the groin injury, and there's still no timetable for his return. So right now, Drummond's going out there, getting opportunity, and he's putting up big numbers like he did going back to his Detroit Piston days. On the season, 7.1 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, 1.2 assists, and 52% from the field. But the last couple weeks here, monster numbers. Like I said, we've seen in his days with the Pistons, 11.6 points a game, 14.6 rebounds, 2 steals, 1.1 blocks, and 58% from the field. So Drummond's going out there and he's putting up these huge rebound games, is Andre Drummond. And now without a timetable for Vukovic, he's definitely going to have value. But right now, he's a sell-high candidate. It's funny that he went from a backup and a league minimum over the last couple of seasons to now getting good playing time and putting up the numbers he did in Detroit. December 26th versus the Hawks, 24 points, 25 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 84% from the field. December 28th versus the Pacers, 7 points, 16 boards, a steal in that one, 33% from the field. December 30th versus the 76ers, 15 points, 23 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 75% from the field. Then January 2nd in Philly, one of his former teams, 11 points, 17 boards, a steal, a block, 38% from the field. So right now, no doubt about it, Drummond's going out there. He's been a rebound machine where he's had over 50 rebounds now in the last 3 games. And if you need rebounding, good field goal percentage, and a guy who's getting major minutes, especially like I said with Vukovic out playing about 30 minutes a game, he's definitely an ad this week as well as Drummond, but also a sell-high candidate. Because like I said, he's been a backup the last 3-4 seasons. He's pretty much playing on a minimum contract, veterans mid. And it's just surprising that now all of a sudden he's getting minutes and putting up those numbers. But right now, centers like him who can't stretch the floor and who can't really help a team besides in rebounding, they don't favor that or value that many NBA teams. And right now, Drummond's a sell high this week. Because like I said, once Vuk comes back, or once the rebound numbers go down, he's not going to have much fantasy value. Final center I look to sell and trade this week is Jabari Smith of the Houston Rockets. Jabari Smith, it's been a solid second season for him, no doubt about it here. And he's putting up numbers, but over the last couple weeks, he's definitely played a little bit over his head on the season. 13.5 points a game, 8.5 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 1.7 threes, and 49% from the field. But the last couple weeks, like I mentioned, he's scoring the basketball more, 18.2 points a game, 7.8 rebounds, 1.2 blocks, 2.2 threes a game, and 54% from the field. So his three-point shooting's gone up here for Jabari Smith. But he's not a player that I'm going to see, obviously, keeping up these numbers where he's scoring 20 per game almost in the last couple weeks here. And we already seen the numbers drop off a little bit here for him. After 3 games in a row where he put up monster numbers, December 20th versus the Hawks, 34 points, 13 rebounds, an assist in that one, 4 blocks, 4 threes, 57% from the field. December 22nd versus the Mavs, 21 points, 8 rebounds, and assists at 3, 61% from the field. December 23rd at the Pelicans, 26 points, 11 boards, 2 assists, a steal, a block, 4 threes, 71% from the field. And now the last couple games here, December 27th, the numbers have dropped off versus Phoenix, 9 points, 3 boards, 2 blocks at 3, 40% from the field. And January 1st versus the Pistons, 9 points, 6 boards, an assist, a block, 3 threes, 42% from the field. So Jabari Smith, no doubt about it, I think in the future he could be a top 20, top 30 fantasy basketball player, but right now he's still only in his second season. We know the Rockets have other scoring options over there, pecking order, Fred VanVleet, and Brooks, he's even been scoring the basketball at a decent clip, Jalen Green. So right now, Jabari Smith, after he had a good stretch for about a week, and now the numbers have come back to par, if you could sell him high and get a decent piece in the deal, this will be the time to do it, because like I said, he's pretty much only going to top out at that 13, 14 points per game, 4 or 5 rebounds, a block a game, still with a decent field goal, but still right now, the scoring, you're not going to see much, and not even the high rebounding numbers as well. So that's a few centers I look to sell and trade for Week 11 of the fantasy basketball season.